Why, hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV on PlayFrame. The night sky is back, and yet still we are beset with problems. We didn't even get like 24 hours to just chill out and enjoy it for a bit. That's fine. Anyway, so, Yulmore is invading the area. They have captured a Minfilia, who sounds a little different from the Minfilia we know, but Minfilia has been different in a lot of ways over the last couple expansions, and, well, it sounds like the Crystarium is going to be taking charge in the rescue effort. Entrust Minfilia's rescue to the people of the Crystarium. All right, then. Let us hear what the Exarch has to say. I'm gonna. The Exarch is eager to delve into details of his proposal. By all means, take it away.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. Twas not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the Light Wardens, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrand deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Why? We can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Logsdon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Hear, hear!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
What he said.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
Well, dang. I guess we get to just play support for once. That's refreshing.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Well, fantastic. What a good bunch. The people of the Crystarium have initiative. I respect that. Me too. Though our hosts have offered to take the lead, we still have a part to play. Let's see that we play it well. Many here have a place in their heart for Minfilia. We must ensure this mission succeeds, for all of their sakes. All right, what do I do? So, you will be joining the guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Crystal. Where's your salute, soldier? Right, sorry. Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first. You will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Cutlass. She will see you measured and fitted. Ooh, a uniform. I don't see a uniform. Report to Cutlass. She will see you measured and fitted. Right, going. Cutlass! I need a uniform. Ah, and there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. Thank you. done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. All measured. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. I am somewhat short. Shorter than most here, in her defense. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then. See to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission. Ready and listening. As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible. I assume we are to be a part of said unit? Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from the Ostal Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Derman, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Aye, aye. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Spagerix. No idea. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the rookery. After you've collected the serum, of course. Of course. Can't be napping on the front line. How embarrassing. All right, Chesamil. Where are you, and what is the place you are called? I mean, not that I don't know how it's pronounced, I totally do. I would love to hear how you think it is pronounced, and we could compare notes about, pronunciation. I don't think she's going to buy this at all. I'll be honest, I have no idea how your place is pronounced. Yes, sweetie? Is there something you need? Oh, one of the guard come for your dram, are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Thank you. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be crone's kiss. Jests aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to dreamland yourself. So I must ask you drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. You really enjoy your joke. All right. This foul-tasting serum grants resistance to the effects of dream powder. Down the hatch. Well done, sweetie. I'm proud of you. Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd even say you enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, all right? They don't tend to grow back. I've heard that. Thank you. Jem. I'm here again, and this time I'm coming to you and not some other random person out here. Yes? What do you require of me? An Amaro to take you to the Imperative, huh? As much as I'd like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand. I'm always willing to lend a hand. Two, if asked nicely. What do you need? Zem Jinmai has a task for you, should you be willing. I was about to deliver an Amaro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beasts will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amaro for departure at once. Thank you. Hey, did you know they pronounce it Amaro and not Amaro like I've been saying up until 5 minutes ago? Jem? I bet he knew that. Oh, there you are. Radika's round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amaro, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Thank you. Yay! We get to ride one around now. At least for the time being. You know what? They have... I finally put a finger on it. They have, like, Jim Henson Workshop energy. They look like a really sophisticated Muppet. Like, I've not seen Dark Crystal, but this looks to me like the sort of thing, the sort of creature you would see in Dark Crystal. Oh, and they even let us fly. How kind. Now we can get a nice temporary sky view. There's that spot where the operation will take place. Fort Job down there, I think. This, I believe, is where we will be contributing. Lovely area. Oh, and here's Radika's round. I almost flew right past it. That would not do at all. I'll grab that later. Good to know it's there. Oh, you're delivering that Amaro to us? I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. We already have all the beasts we require here. Instead, this one's to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see it to the handler on duty, Zeli Ventho. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Excellent. Well, you and me are sticking together, buddy. Let's go to the Imperative. Where we will be helping out. And also presumably picking up our uniform. Here we are. Ah, the last Amaro. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. If I must. Thanks for the ride. Say, I don't believe I know you. Did you join the Guard recently? Very recently. Ha, so that's the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Alrighty. Although the first thing I will want to do is grab that little ether current that was around. Here you are. Gimme. I needs it. To fly. Nice little fort. Probably gonna grab this too. Just so I'm not kicking myself later. Now then. I'm going to assume that I need to climb up a ways. Or maybe not. Oh, no. This is the structure. Great. I deal with enough stairs at the Crystarium, Lena. I am content with how in shape my legs are. I don't need more. So it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you delivered the Amaro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. I'm listening. With the operation fast approaching, Lena means to put you to work. In readiness for the operation, the Amaro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we've sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them. A task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amaro launch and seed to 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's fetch some fodder. Here we go. I bet this doesn't smell too great before being treated. If I had to guess. All right, who's hungry? I deliver snacks. Please eat them. Amaro fodder dosed with the serum Prince's Kiss. Eat up. Yum yum. I don't know what the gwee sound is meant to be, but I see you eating, so good. The Amaro happily devours the fodder. Good, Amaro. Who else is hungry? Indolent, Amaro. I have a little bit of concern due to your title, but here comes the airplane. Eating? Good. The Amaro absent-mindedly munches on the fodder. Hey, so long as you eat it. Next. Anxious Amaro. I'm approaching you steadily and slowly from the front, not sneaking up. Here's some food. Munch, munch. Oh, you're excited. The Amaro is wary at first, but appetite eventually wins out, and it accepts the fodder. Good. One more. Equable Amaro. I don't know what that means. Are you hungry? Looks like yes. The Amaro reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. Yeah, I'm there with you. Thanks for eating it, though. Job's done, ma'am. The Amaro are fed? Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready, and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I'll send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. All right. Looks like we are climbing that thing. Better get started. Ooh, it's a long way up. And still not quite at the top. At least it's a nice ramp most of the way. That's slightly easier than stairs. Whew, boy, we're high up. We weren't even flying this high. Yet another people who really need to learn to install an elevator. That is a heck of a telescope you got there. What are you doing? What are you watching for with this? I have to admit, this telescope isn't much use after the sun goes down. Maybe I could try fitting a lamp onto the lens. Do you think that'd help? I have no idea. Good luck, though. Well, I think it's just about time for, whatever fight this shine signifies. The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Oh, nice. I don't even have to get changed. Well, let's begin.
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Pretty.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
Seems to be working. Oh, and don't we look sharp?
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
You know, I'll take this one. It seems slightly more me-sized. Well, go time. Fight your way to Minfilia. Okay. The first contingent has already entered. Let us follow. You got it.
For the Crystarium!
There you are, Derman. Perhaps you could lend us a hand. Reinforcements! We need reinforcements! Oh, you guys are in uniform too. Looking sharp. You look good in red, Alphino. My men will occupy the enemy while we rescue the Oracle. Leave them to us. Yarg! Come, we keep close to the wall. I confess, Alphino, I know this is a sore spot, but at a glance, I did first assume LSA. In my defense, you never wear red. Come here. Hey, LSA. You also look good in uniform. They're here too! To arms! To arms! Damn it, let's make this quick. You certainly took your time. Let's cut a path through this rabble and keep moving. Your zeal is admirable, sister, but we were told to avoid enemy attention, not invite it. You know, I would go into tank mode here and actually try to get aggro, but I don't know if my team's AI is really built to account for that. We do not have time. Leave them to the guard. Eulmore may boast the world's largest army. But woman for woman, we are no less mighty. I can see that. Uh-oh. Intruders! Stop them! No, no, no. God, not again. Get him!
Leave this to me!
Go down. Who's healing you? That one was. Crystarium scum? This is no token force. They were serious about invading.
Let's give them a show!
Come on. Get dead. If you can stand, you can fight. Push them back. There are more still standing than I'd have liked. But we must press on regardless. The longer we take, the harder our task will become. Working on it. We don't seem to be getting anywhere. Dermot, Lena, go on ahead. We'll hold them here. Understood. With me, Dermot. I'm coming. Wait up. Y'all should have stayed napping. Would have been easier on everybody. The way is relatively clear. Good. Anyone up here? Yes. Come here. Be more dead than you currently are. Thank you. There she is. We found you. Quickly, free her. On it. You're shorter than I remember. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specification as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Hello. I don't suppose you recognize me. Maybe not the most important thing right now. Let's rejoin the others and quit this place. I agree. All this trouble because of me. I'm so sorry. Save your apologies until after we've escaped. It's quiet. Too quiet. Is that Ranjit? This'll not end well. Oh boy. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. There are like 5 of us. We can take them. You'll return to Yulnor. No, I won't go back to that cell. Yeah, maybe I should actually tank this time. It is for your own protection. Hey, maybe focus on me, please. The tank. I don't think you're doing it no matter what I do. You should, though. Yeah, he's definitely not focusing on me. It's against the rules. Are you all right? I'm fine. I just can't move. Stay there while I tend to these vermin. The tales do not lie. He's fierce beyond reckoning. We're outmatched. He cannot maintain this onslaught forever. Be prepared to run. You will do no such thing. Be gone! Uh-oh. Confound it. Uh-oh. And now it is just you and me. Be careful, Dermot. Gonna... You are made of sterner stuff than the rest. Oh. Help. Stop it. Quit. That's enough. Okay, all right. Are we quite done? But will it be enough? That's a lot of fire you just created. Okay. Okay, move. Kukamats, do my bidding. Kukamats, what are you doing? What does bidding mean? Ah. No. Okay. Don't like this. Whew. It seems you're no ordinary soldier. Okay. This I do not like. When's this gonna go off? Yep. Not quite what I hoped would happen, but we'll manage. How much health do you have?
Why do you persist in this folly?
I have your measure now. The game is up. Is that a short joke?
It's over!
Ow. Know your folly. Hang on, just give me a sec.
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yule.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am? What?
Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
What? Oh.
Break!
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
Think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Good save, Thancred.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
Welcome to Ilmeg.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sin Eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Yulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Urianger has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Urianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Yulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish 2 things. First, rendezvous with Urianger. And second, Eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Poor thing. Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now, put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Urianger's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Thancred, this is concerning. I appreciate the save, and I love the job change. You're looking great. What spell? Fairies, I take it. That was my conclusion also. I was worried about the others back in Lakeland, but maybe I should be worried about us. I'm starting to think that also. I'm trying my best to remember, but it feels like peering through fog. What do we do? Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fae folk. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you are somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Oh. Good. Sounds like a fun thing for us to deal with next time. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time for all of this and figuring out all of this. Take care until then, though, and goodbye!